Hey guys, this is Echo Soundworks and you are checking out a massive tutorial for ADSR sounds. In this video, we're going to be checking out a cool tip and trick that will allow you to tempo sync any type of rising sweep type swell effect. So I wanted to do this tutorial really quick because I see that a lot of people do this, not necessarily incorrect, but they do it kind of the hard way. So a riser, to do that, what you do in Massive is you can do it to any sound. You basically have three options. You can modulate the pitch of the oscillator with either an envelope, an LFO, or a performer. I would say most people use an envelope to do it, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So we have just a lead sound pulled up. This is a basic lead. Let me turn on Massive, that would help. Right, so to turn this into a riser, what you could do is you could take an open envelope, turn the attack up to a quite long period of time, drag and drop that into your oscillators, and if you wanted to go rise, you'd go up to maybe positive 64. If you wanted to kind of glitch down or move downwards in pitch, you could go downwards with it. But right now we're going to have... Okay, so the reason why I said this is the hard way to do it is, let's say I have a snare build and I'm building into a drop. You have no way of knowing how long the attack, because Massive doesn't display values, how long it is in musical terms. Is it a bar? Is it 2 bars, etc.? So it's not very musical and it's not very quick. A lot of times, if I ever use that, or in the past, if I did that before I knew about using performers or etc., I then stretch it with audio. But you don't have to do any of that. What you can do is you can literally just use a performer, and you can make the performer be as long or as short as you want. So let me show you what I mean by that. We're gonna go to the 6th LFO slot, and we're gonna select the performer. Because I'm a little bit OCD, I'm gonna make all these lines flat, even though I don't have to. The OCD in me needs this. Just bear with me. All right, so I'm then gonna turn off all but one of the 16 kind of steps or slots in the performer. So we just have one active. And I'm gonna sync the rate. And I'm going to choose a ratio of 8/1 because I want an 8-bar build. I have an 8-bar snare build right here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to load curve. And you can choose any ramp that goes upwards. So this one would be cool, this one would be cool, this one would be cool. We're just going to use this first one, drag it into there, and then uncheck load curve. Okay, so now we need to turn the amp up here. And we're going to turn the X fade sequence all the way up because there's nothing going on in the bottom half. Now we're going to take this and we're going to modulate the pitch of our oscillators. So I'm going to go up to positive 64 with these. And if we listen to the sound, we now have this. Okay, so I'm going to draw in this MIDI, and I know it's going to be 8 bars because I did 8/1. If I wanted 4 bars, I'd be 4/1, 2, it'd be 2/1, etc. So this is actually going to be in time with my production. So let me key in here. And I'll play this with the snare. All right, so it rises with the snare build, so it's really awesome, really easy to do. Now you can take it one step further. I can throw on like an LFO on the cutoff. I can turn the amp down. I can choose a ratio that I like, choose a different waveform in the bottom. We'll do bending. We'll take this 6 LFO and we'll modulate the amp of said LFO, and we will modulate the X fade curve as well, so then you end up with something like this, and why not? We'll get in some noise as well. Get some noise going up. Change the color, so now we have this. All right, really easy, really awesome way to do effects and risers inside of Massive. All right, guys, so that concludes this quick tip. Hope you like it. If you have any questions or comments, hit me up below, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I'm Echo Soundworks. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.